Make it a little bit more crystal clear, we borrow money from Chinese peasants to buy the things those Chinese peasants manufacture.
Dear Mr. Vance, the man, the myth, the memoir, America's self-certified expert on poverty, now doubling as a global finance philosopher with a smoky eye sharp enough to cut tariffs. In your recent national interview, you gifted us a real zinger. The U.S. borrows money from Chinese peasants to buy products made by, wait for it, Chinese peasants. Bold. It's like calling your landlord poor while Venmoing him rent. But hey, thanks for the shout-out. We the humble peasants of your imagination are deeply flattered. We're the ones soldering your circuits, assembling your AirPods, massaging your microchips, and probably packaging the organic collagen in your under-eye cream. Sure, you call us peasants, but we call it extended family financing your lifestyle. After all, we hold trillions of your debt. That's not a trade deficit. That's a long-distance sugar daddy arrangement. You don't need a new fiscal policy. You need to stop ghosting your creditors. And about that debt, $34 trillion and climbing, it's starting to feel less like a budget concern and more like a Netflix password no one remembers, but everyone's too embarrassed to admit they're still using. Remind me later, it must be an official economic strategy now. Also, a quick note from the cosmetic division. The eyeliner's factory number 2987 says hi. The cold mic couture you've been wearing on cable news, definitely peasant-powered. Adding the 125% tariff and buddy, you're giving us both a glow-up and GDP growth. That's not irony, that's fashion-forward foreign policy. We noticed you wrote a whole book about working-class America hillbilly allergy, right? Stir the soul, shed a tear, but then you turned around and mocked the very people making your lifestyle possible just without the memoirs or media tours. Let's not pretend you're above us. You're sitting in a taxpayer-funded office, wearing a shirt stitched in Guangdong, checking polls on a phone assembled in Shenzhen, and sipping artisan poured-over made with beans we probably harvested. All while warning America about what was it again? Chinese influence? Honestly, if we stop exporting for 1 week, your whole studio setup will crash mid-interview, and your morning espresso will be 10 minutes late. That's not geopolitical drama, that's just forgetting who stocks your dressing room. We don't have memos yet, but if we did, we'd call it Elegy for a Senator, a peasant's guide to subsidizing superpowers. It's got a ring to it. Maybe we'll send you an audiobook on a flash drive made in Shenzhen, of course. P.S. For your next big debt crisis, try this password, Peasants Rule 2025, caps lockdown no spaces, and maybe save it in the Notes app, also peasant-coded. Respectfully yours, your beloved Chinese peasant D, with Wi-Fi with an invoice coming soon.
小红书